Hey everybody, welcome back. I just wanted to do a quick video here and what I've been up to lately. I've done a few cooking videos, but it's been a while since I've checked in and actually touched base with all of you. And I just recently, thanks to my daughter's best friend, I have 200 and she subscribed to me. So I have 250 subscribers now after 5 years. So I'm a quarter way to 1,000. Very happy about that. My daughter, when she was doing her videos, she's got her own channel now because she's 13, but we were sharing the channel for a while. She was doing her art animation, which I'm sure you saw, so she helped me. I still left all of her videos up. I still had a couple kids subscribe to me over this weekend, at least like two of them, so I'm sure there's still a lot of kids, not adults, that are subscribed to me, but I'm still thankful for you all, thankful for all my subscribers, family, and friends. If there's anything you want me to do a video on, just let me know, and I will definitely do it. I always answer comments, questions, anything like that, even negative comments, which I got a lot of those when I first got on YouTube, a lot of negative comments, but I basically blew them off and put them in their place and haven't been getting any negative comments for years. So if I do get negative comments, I'll take things as they come. But the comments I have been getting, it has been nothing but positive, nothing but uplifting. I'm very thankful for that. So where to start? So I'm still on Weight Watchers. I've done a couple videos on Weight Watchers. I learned a lot about nutrition, about food that I didn't know before. A lot of stuff was very surprising. And I have been a little more lenient. I need to get back on track. I've been kind of cheating a little bit. I'm still down 50 pounds since the beginning of this year. I could have lost more. I still have to lose like another 40 to get down to my ideal. I'm like 250 right now. I'd like to get down to like 210. That's the weight I was in college, and that's the weight, like 210, 215, and I wouldn't be considered overweight. It's funny, I look at myself, tell me if I'm wrong, but I look at myself and I think that I'm not over, I mean, technically I'm overweight, I guess, according to the body fat percentage, according to the BMI charts, but I look at myself and I think I look pretty lean. I don't think I'm definitely not fat. Maybe I got a few extra pounds on me. I do have a little stomach on me. That's where my weight goes. But I'm very happy with the progress I've made, and I got to be careful. It's going to be tempting to indulge. That was my problem last year. I gained 25 pounds with Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and the Super Bowl parties and all that stuff. So got to watch out for that this year and be better. Just eat more in moderation, watch my portions, stick to Weight Watchers, and because I was like 285 or 280, and yeah, I gained like 25 pounds over the holiday season last year from Thanksgiving all the way to the Super Bowl, and that's when I really started to cut out after the Super Bowl. And yeah, I did lose most of the weight in the. It's easier to lose weight when you got more to lose, and now I got less to lose, and it's harder to lose because I did lose like 45 pounds in the first 3 months. And we lost 5 pounds. And I did lose more than that. I did gains. I was, like I said, I've been a little lenient, cheated a little bit. I kind of indulged in some foods and some treats I haven't had for quite a while. Wanted to treat myself. It happens, what the hell? It happens. Life happens. But hey, I got nobody. I'm not blaming anybody. I got no way to blame for myself. If I don't lose the weight, hey, it's nobody else's fault but myself. Even if somebody offers me a dessert or something, or a high-fat meal or high-carb meal, whatever, I could say no. I'm a grown adult. I'm 44 years old. I don't have to indulge in it. I can say no. I can't blame them. I'm the only one to blame, and I feel good about that. So, yeah, my Bears lost again. They became one. It came down to the wire. They were 1-5. Although they have shown, I do have hope for them. Not for this season, but they have shown that they can get the job done if they could just put it all together. They got a pretty good quarterback, even though they lost to the Broncos. That game came down to the wire. They were up 28-7 and lost 2 weeks ago, and they won big last week, 40-20, and they lost 19-13 today to the Vikings. We're on a really good team, but it came down to the final play. They just threw an interception, but they are 1-5, but they should be better than that, and they could still improve. So there's 11 games left in the season. I know, even if they win every game for the rest of the season, I don't think which they won't. They probably still wouldn't make the playoffs, which they they would, if they did, they would really deserve to. They'd probably be out in the first or second round. But I think there is definitely hope for them. But I'm more of a basketball fan. I have more hope for the Bulls, and they did great last year. Miami Heat ended up going to the NBA Finals. The Bulls, they were ahead of the Miami. They got in the play-in tournament. They were ahead after three quarters. They kind of folded in the fourth quarter of that game. They almost beat the Miami Heat, who went on to be in the NBA Finals against the Denver Nuggets and lost. And it is pretty impressive. Now, they got pretty much the same team from last year. They didn't bring back Patrick Beverly, which I was kind of surprised, even though he didn't really contribute a whole lot as far as points on the court, rebounds on the court. He did bring, kind of like Dennis Rodman, he did bring a positive energy, motivation, which it seems like that's what they were missing. I think he kind of got the guys pumped up to play better, to play harder. I was hoping they'd keep him. They didn't. They waived him, and he got signed by the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, well. But they did get this really good player, Javon Carter, from the Milwaukee Bucks. And they got, like I said, they got pretty much the same team from last year, with the exception of Patrick Beverly. And they do got Javon Carter, and they got some new additions to the team. Julian Phillips, who's looking good so far in the preseason. So I definitely have high hopes for them. I think they're definitely not a championship team yet, for as far as I can see, but they'll definitely make the playoffs as far as I can see. So I'm very, very happy about that. I think they definitely got potential to be a great team. And the Alonzo Ball, he hasn't played for almost 2 years. I wonder what they're going to do with him. He's a great player. Post injury, I'm not sure. He could be like another Penny Hardaway, another Derrick Rose, or another Grant Hill, Chris Webber. He may not be the same again if he comes back. I'm hoping the Bulls will resign him. This is the last year on his contract. And I hope they re-sign him because he is a great player. He may not be the same, but I mean, he's still young. He got more ability to recover. I believe he's only 25 years old. And he says he wants to be back next year. He missed half of he was out in 2022, January 2022. He hasn't played since then. He missed all last season. He's going to miss all this season. He's still in rehab, but I still have hopes that he will come back next year. He'll come back healthy, and he'll come back to the Bulls, and he will be a good contributor to them as a playoff and a potential championship team in the near future years. So, and I recently got promoted. I was a custodian. I'm still a custodian at an elementary school, but I recently got promoted to be the head custodian at the school that I work at after 5 years, which I'm also very happy about. It feels good to be a leader again. I haven't been a leader for 17 years since I was an executive chef at a 5-star steakhouse, rib house restaurant, and I definitely feel good about that. I'm not the type of boss to throw my weight around. I'm the type of person to tell you what the duties are, what the job is, what I need done, but I'm definitely one of those bosses that's not an asshole. I'm one of those nice bosses out there, so yeah, it feels cool to be a boss again, be in charge. So I'm very happy about that. He had a lead custodian worked above me. He was 60 years old. He had like 30 years in the construction industry, and I don't blame him. He was retired. He didn't want to work full time, and he was hired as a full-time worker. He just kind of did his work and went home. But they were, pretty much the administration was adamant that they wanted him to work full-time hours. And he was kind of like, well, I don't really want to do it. And they kind of gave him a choice. Well, you either work, full-time hours or call it quits. And he was unhappy with that and some other things. And so he just decided to quit. And I've already trained 2 new people. I have one girl that works with me. She actually got hired to be a lead somewhere else. I just, every school's different. There's like 13, 14 schools in the district. So I said, well, I'm not sure what it's going to be like at this other school you're going to be working at. Every campus is different as far as like the floor surfaces and carpet, the classrooms, just everything. No 2 campuses are exactly alike. So I'm like, well, I'll show you how we do things here, but I'm not sure how things are at the school you're going to be working at, but I'll show you how things are over here. And I got her feet wet, and then we got another guy that's going to be on with us permanently, a 20-year-old and already married, just a couple years out of high school. He's almost 21, and I trained the 2 of them. Yeah, I trained the one girl over fall break when we were doing deep cleanings, and the kids just came back from fall break. Last week, I trained this other guy that I'm gonna be working with. So I got his feet wet pretty quick because I was on vacation Thursday and Friday, and I can't wait to go back to work and see how things went the 2 days I was off. And we got a couple vacations coming up, and I wanted to get get their feet wet pretty quick so they could take care of things. We also have substitute custodians that I'm not sure if they sent a substitute or they will send a substitute for me when I'm on my vacations. But got a couple vacations coming up, and I just wanted to get their feet wet pretty quick so that they know what they're doing. When they both are very good hard workers, and they both seem to catch on pretty well. And overall, I'm doing pretty well. I had a some tough time. I guess we've all had tough times in our life, but yeah, the past 5 years I've been on YouTube. I've been doing fairly well, and everything's okay with me. I was about a month ago. My wife just bought a new car, an electric car, and I was in a car accident. Luckily, everything was okay. The car was damaged. It got rear-ended on the highway, and I was surprised the damage wasn't more because I got hit by a guy that was driving a Dodge Ram truck hauling an RV, and surprised the damage wasn't more severe, but I got rear-ended and everything's okay. I felt fine. My wife and my in-laws were with me. I was coming back from a comedy show on the highway, and they all said they felt like their necks snapped. I felt like I was fine. My wife, she's fine now, but she thought she might have had concussion. She was having headaches and for a couple weeks, but everything's to be okay right now. Car's still in the shop, and we got a rental car for right now. Her car is being fixed, and it probably won't be done for at least like another week, but we got a rental car for that time being for her that we're sharing, and I still got my car, and everything's all right. And I seem to have bad luck with cars lately. And just the other day, today's Sunday, but just on Friday in the rental car, thank God my wife got insurance on it, but I was in the center lane. Somebody was in the left lane. I looked at it with a piece of cardboard, it was actually a piece of scrap metal. And if it was flat, it probably would have been okay, but it was bent. And it probably came off a truck or something. I'm not sure how much the damage is. My wife purchased insurance, thank God, with a rental car. But this piece of scrap metal was like bent pretty bad. And somebody in the left lane ran over it, and I saw it. I was just glad, fortunate, it didn't puncture any of the tires. I thought it ran over it. I don't know if I ran over it, but it definitely hit the front bumper because there was damage on the front bumper. The front bumper got scratched up pretty good, and then my driver's side hit it on the driver's side. Driver's side door got scratched up, dented pretty good. But yeah, luckily it didn't puncture the tires. That was my main concern. So yeah, we purchased, and yeah, I guess I would definitely recommend you get a rental car. It may cost you some extra money. Always purchase insurance with it. And yeah, I'm still cooking bacon and playing basketball, and spending time with my daughter, my wife, family man, just taking care, going to work, taking care of life's responsibilities, you name it. So yeah, I feel like I'm doing fairly well. I'm happy, and I had the last 5 years ago, and some of you might remember that. Don't really want to go into it, but I had a hiccup, I'll say, kind of a bad time in my life, but things turned around pretty quickly, and I've been going fairly well ever since then, mainly due to the job I have right now. And I love my job. I love the people that I work with. I get treated fairly well, and yeah, to me, that just makes so much difference. Making good money. Right now, and from where I started, I was happy with where I started, but I mean, I'm with not even including bonuses. I'm up like $8 an hour from where I started, so that's pretty good in just 5 years of working somewhere. And yeah, friends, family, coworkers, I'm getting along with everybody fairly well, and cut toxic people out of my life. And there are some people that I really felt genuine care for, and I guess they didn't feel the same, I don't know, compassion towards me. Hey, that's fine, and I just basically cut some toxic people out of my life. I know somebody told me that, you're a good person, and if somebody else can't see that, somebody else doesn't want to be friends with you or have you in their life, don't worry about it. Don't feel bad, even though it's hard not to feel bad. it's hard not to feel sadness or anger over it. I guess you just gotta kind of get over it and move on, and just maybe realize that they were toxic. And if yeah, that somebody told me, you're a good person, you're a good friend, a good relative, and if someone else can't see that, then the hell with it. That's their law. Even though I kind of look at it as my loss, sometimes it's more less their loss. If other people can't see it, that's their problem. That's on them. I know I told that to somebody. I said, hey, you obviously got a problem with me. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. I got other friends. So yeah, screw it. So yeah, I'm doing well. I hope you all are doing well. I definitely wish you all well. Thank you so much for family and friends and all those of you that are subscribed to me, or maybe you're not subscribed to me, just watching me. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. So that's all I gotta say for right now. Comment, like, share, subscribe. See you all real soon. Another great video. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Rest of your weekend. Great evening. Talk to you all soon. Bye.